Good day. Today you're going to see a 20-table join that spans 20 systems. Here's my Nexus, and there are my systems. As you can see, I'll be joining one table from each one of those systems, including Access and Excel, across cloud systems, open source systems. Right-click on my Databricks system, and I say, I'm going to do the super join builder on the addresses table. And it appears visually as I point and click. It builds the SQL automatically. Now I'll open my Snowflake tree, and I will go down and just drop and drag the subscribers table from Snowflake into the Databricks table, tell it how it joins, and now Nexus will remember. I pick the columns I want on the report. Maybe I don't like the select statement, so I want to manipulate those at the top. Those are the columns that I chose. Just going to drag first name and last name, subscriber number, member number, and the SQL changes automatically. Let me do an order by on first name and last name and subscriber number. I have the order by in there. Here's the SQL. This is Databricks SQL. But now I can see here from my chart that there were more columns from the Snowflake system, so I changed the hub to Snowflake. Everything changes to Snowflake. We are moving the Databricks table to Snowflake. The SQL is there. The report is done. That's a federated query. That's a 2-table join. We're going to get this to 20 tables. I'm going to the search bar. I put in subscriber number. It shows me every system where subscriber number exists in every table. Here's my Synapse system, my Redshift system. Now I'm going to drag a Synapse claims table in to the super join builder and touch the table it joins to. And then I just have to tell it how it joins one time. You see, the whole purpose of the Nexus is to query every system, migrate between every system, convert automatically, build the SQL, and it doesn't matter where data resides. You can join it any way you need to. Now, I'll pick the columns from the Synapse claims table I want in the report, and as you can see, it's built this perfectly. Once again, based on Snowflake SQL, since that's the hub. I'm going to drag a Redshift table in, tell it how it joins. As you can see how easy this is. Anybody has now the power to process data anywhere, but it's going to be actually more unique than that, because watch what I'm going to do. I put an Oracle table in, and now I change the hub to SQL Server. Watch this SQL change. Okay? And it's going to change to T-SQL because that's SQL Server SQL. The amazing thing is there's no SQL Server table here yet. I can still do the join. Here is a 20-table join from 20 different systems that we saw in our tree before. And when I execute this, it will move every single table to the SQL Server hub using the SQL Server SQL. And there are all my tables in the graph and chart. And now I'm going to execute this and watch the magic happen. It's beyond brilliant that this is so smart. We can process this join on SQL Server. But watch what happens when I change the hub here to Synapse. Now everything's going to move to Synapse. The SQL changes, the table structures will change, the load utilities change, and there it is. Now this is really interesting because you can use open source systems here. Those are free. I just changed the hub to Postgres. The SQL changed to Postgres. All those tables will move to Postgres, and I'm processing it right there. Let's do another free system, MySQL. I want you to also notice I can create a table up there, import another Excel spreadsheet, anything I want to do. Nexus is going to build this for your Tableau, your Power BI users, and there's the MySQL right there. It's so easy to create a data mart or process data where you want. Now, I've changed the hub to my PC. Nexus will query each one of these tables separately, bring it back to my PC, and use the CPU and the memory, and there it is. If you want the greatest query tool that's ever lived, that migrates data with an ETL engine, converts automatically, and does federation, it's the Nexus. Reunite your data!